What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. 9:30 a.m. Thursday morning. Getting an early start to the vlog today because yesterday I didn't get any clips, so I am making that up for you today. Today we have a pretty good day so far. I got all of my events and tasks that I need to do today all planned out in my calendar already. I've already spent the morning that I have been here answering emails and responding to messages on Etsy. Yep, I thought I heard the door open. So I am good on that. I have all of my messages and emails responded to. I'm going to start working on taking some of the comments that you guys left on the video where I asked for your recommendations on DTF printers. A couple of good comments on there, so I'm going to use some of those, research the DTF printers, and see if there is any room to include them in my video. Later this afternoon, I need to create some TikToks because I haven't done that, as you guys know. And then later this afternoon, we're going to start working on the minimum viable product plan for adding features to the platform. Start kind of waiting and going through the list of feature requests that our clients have submitted and seeing which ones we are going to be working on in the first quarter of 2025, as well as kind of maybe set the baseline and expectations on some goals and possibly even some stretch goals that we would like to complete for the year of 2025 when it comes to the feature list. So that's what we got planned for today. Michaela, as you guys saw, is going to be holding down the fort on the DTF printers. Looking at the orders that have came in since yesterday, there isn't that many. So we will be able to get everything out and then just wait for the orders that come in. Hopefully we get some orders coming in and we can just keep the printers running all day today. Obviously the last thing that we would want is the printers not running because we don't have any work, so fingers crossed we can get some more orders in the queue. We do have a order that is for the customer selected 3-day, and this customer is on terms. They submitted the order with a purchase order through a school. So this is kind of interesting, right? Because they selected the 3-day turnaround time speed, so they got the 15% discount. But one of the thing is that we want to get the money. So as soon as we deliver the order to the customer, then the timer kind of starts and the 30 days to pay actually begins. So we're kind of incentivized to get the order to the customer as fast as possible, but then we also, like, if we have up to 3 days to produce the order, what do we do? Like, which one do we prioritize? Which one do we do ultimately at the end of the day? This order does have some t-shirts, so we got to run to Aviva and grab them, but there is like a couple of colors in the order that we don't have in stock, so we got to go grab those. We definitely don't stock Daisy. The Daisy soft style, that is not a size that we stock, and the customer even did a 2X on that one. So gotta go grab that one, the sand one, and then I think we don't have any of the 2X dark heather in stock either. So gonna have to confirm with the inventory and see what we need to actually grab from Aviva to complete this order, and then we will get it shipped out. I think we'll probably err on the side of just getting the order in the customer's hands as fast as possible so that we can start that 30-day timer and get paid. But yeah, other than that, it's basically a way for us to build in a little bit of margin and as a result give that customer a discount. So it's not like if you select the up to 3 days, it's going to take up to 3 days and we're going to like not produce the order until 3 days have hit. That's obviously not what we're going to do. It's just kind of there to allow us a little bit more margin, and we want to thank you for allowing us that and give you a little bit of a discount, that kind of a deal. So I'm going to get started looking through all of the comments on the videos, or on the video I should say, and then just kind of seeing where the research takes me. Because right now, in all honesty, the video is okay, but it's not a great video. And especially for a topic like this, I really want to make this the best video that I possibly can for you. And I know that like I was I'm supposed to be making the video on Monday and then calling it quits for the rest of the week. But there's just been something eating at me, like just like gnawing inside my brain, telling me that like I could do better on this video, and there could be other things that I could say, show, do to just make the best video I can for you guys. So I just decided yesterday on the drive home that I was going to take your guys' comments and then just sift through them, see if there was anything that I wanted to add to the video, and then get that filmed as well if I can. It's all in just the pursuit of trying to give you guys the best information. Like ultimately, I want you guys to be able to trust the information that is on this channel and that comes out of my mouth. So if I myself am not feeling that I'm not giving you guys the best possible video that I can, I don't want to just release that video so that I can check that box and say that I posted a video on Sunday. That's not something that I want to do. I want to make sure that I am only posting the best possible content that I can and that it's not rushed. So I got to make sure that I'm keeping that front of mind, but I'm also making sure that I am prioritizing getting out the content for you guys. So it's going to be just a little bit of a balancing act, and I'm hoping that you guys can bear with me as I'm trying to really figure this out, scale up our content, scale up the content machine. And yeah, you guys have really been showing a lot of support on the daily videos so far. So those of you guys who have been watching and enjoying the content, thank you so much. You guys really do mean a lot to me, each and every one of you. Just thank you for all of your support and keep on watching. Just got my coffee made. Now I have to make Michaela's, add some cream to that. Michaela typically prefers when I am the one who makes her coffee. I mean, really, who wouldn't? I think everybody would enjoy if someone made them a cup of coffee. But those of you who watched yesterday's video, this is kind of something I've been like getting down with, a little bit of a hobby, making coffee. We got this like espresso machine before the holidays, so it's been a fun little toy to experiment with and play with for sure. And I mean, obviously it involves one of the greatest things ever, which is coffee, so how could it be bad, right? Before I get started on that video though, let's go come out and see what Michaela is doing. It looks like she is getting the DTF printers up for today. DTF printer number 3 and DTF printer number 2 is turned on. Got the film connected for DTF printer number 2. Looks like we are just running a quick nozzle check, seeing what the status of the actual nozzles is before we get printing for today. And it looks like we got a little bit of an issue right there. Gonna need to try and work that out. It seems to be across all of the colors, so it might actually be something like on the print head. You want to tell them a little bit about what you're about to do?
Yeah, if it's usually a big clog like that, it just means that there's like dried up ink or like a chunk of it underneath that.
So what are you going to do? Are you just going to take some like wet paper towel?
Yeah, it looks like on the colors there's some clumped ink, and then on the white too. We just want to make sure that we get all these little flakes off. Should be good. Now we'll run some cleanings.
So now
can you return it back?
We just have to return the head back. Just hit enter, and that'll move it back over to the capping station. And we can try running another head cleaning and see if we're able to get whatever was causing that out and start running this printer for today. But yeah, we got the film connected on number 2. Still have to connect the film on number 3, but we haven't even checked the status of the nozzles on number 3. What do you think we're working with on that?
This one usually works fine, so it's not going to be a big issue. That one usually has clogs in the morning.
Number 2 is a little bit older. This one we got in, what year did we get this one?
2022?
In August of 2022?
No, 2023. We got the other one in 2022.
Yeah, that's right. We got this one here in 2022, kind of like September, August. This one we got in August of 2023, the beginning. Those of you guys who know, you watched those daily videos when they came out. And this is one of the two newest ones. This one came in at the end of September last year in 2024. And also came along with number 4, that puppy down there. But yep, just getting the DTF printers up for the morning. One of those days. How would you say the workload is for today?
Pretty light. A lot of transfers for the new turnaround time. So nothing really too heavy, just a bigger order, so they take a little longer to print.
But we have a little bit longer to print them, right? Because of the 3 or 7 day turnaround time.
Well, no, it's orders that for the same day turnaround time that are bigger.
Oh, so the ones who do 3 or 7 day, those are smaller orders?
Smaller, not too big of one, but the ones that are bigger are just like, the one that's going to go on number 2 is 567 inches for one file, and then 300 for the other, and then 300 for the other. So all together is probably like 5 hours of all of them printing, and then they'll be done. And that's if no one else places any orders, which people place orders before 3. So
let's hope we get some more orders in for today. We can get number 1 and number 4 up and running today. As I said earlier in the vlog, obviously we don't want these guys just sitting around. We would prefer them to be literally printing money. But we're going to use this as an opportunity to try and drum up some sales. I actually, someone did leave a great comment on my video yesterday, where they were just kind of detailing all of the things that we could be doing to fill any time that we might find ourselves having with the kind of lull in sales that can come in January. I think I'm actually going to make a kind of whole detailed video about that specific comment, because the bro left like 20 different things, and like he spent some time writing this comment. So I think I'm going to, for lack of a better word, completely steal the guy's comment, and I will give you a shout out, no doubt. But there was some amazing insight on there, and I really want to share it with you guys. So make sure you guys look out for that. I might do it tomorrow. I was actually going to do it today, but we're getting an early start for the vlog today. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I got to stop lollygagging, talking to you guys, messing around, make Michaela's coffee, and then get started on the amendments to the buyer's guide DTF printing, the 2025 DTF printers buyer's guide. I think that's what I'm going to go with for the title. That sounds like I could do better though, right? Let me know if you guys have any suggestions down below in the comments for a possible title on that video. 2025 Buyer's Guide to DTF Printers. The best DTF printer to buy in 2025. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. All right, guys. 12:23. I have been working on the video, getting these DTF printers researched and all compiled into one big study guide, FAQ, briefing document, whatever you want to call it. And I think I figured everything out. So no longer am I going to just be making this one gigantic video where I talk about all of the categories in one. What I'm going to do now, in order to not have this be a hour-long video, is break it into the 3 separate parts. So each different category is going to be its own video. The home printer hobbyist, own video. Small business garage setup, its own video. And then the commercial printing option also having its own video as well. With this, it'll give me the time I need to really go in depth into each of the different printers, the feature sets, how they work, the workflow that each of the printers would have. And then somebody also left a great comment saying that they would like more information on the RIP that comes with them, the raster image processing software, which I thought was a great point and something that I also wanted to include. So I've gone ahead and compiled each of the different RIPs that work with the printers, as well as ones that are bundled with each of the different packages for the printers. So I think that's going to be a valuable addition, and it does kind of mean that I'm going to be in a way tossing the video that I filmed on Monday afternoon. That video, I think I can probably get some clips from it, but in all honesty, I think would probably just be faster and easier to completely refilm each of the 3 videos and throw that away. Clearly not the most efficient thing to do, but in the grand scheme of making the best video, I definitely think that's it. So I'm getting excited again. I'm really hyped for the first video. I was able to really, I think, provide the details that I wanted to. And it's actually, I think, a video that I would watch myself and has the information that I would be looking for. So I'm just really excited. I'm feeling a lot better than I was earlier this morning. I'm getting proud and excited to release this video for you guys. I hope you guys really do like it. But use this as an opportunity to comment any beginner, entry-level, like at-home hobbyist printers that you guys would like to see possibly included in the video. I have the 2 that I'm going to recommend for the video figured out. I have all of the like features, the research done for each of the different printers. So if there is something that you guys really want to see in the video, drop it down below in the comments. I will see it tomorrow and hopefully have enough time to get it included in the video for release this weekend. So I'm going to be releasing the first part, which is the home printer hobbyist section, this Sunday. So make sure you guys are subscribed and you have the notification bell on so that you can be notified as soon as that drops. But next week, I'll then do the small business garage printer setup kind of business. And then the following week, I will then be doing the big boys, the commercial printing operation printer buyer's guide recommendation for 2025 video. All of these videos, like I think I said it earlier this week in one of my other videos, but all of these videos, these learning videos that I am going to be making and posting on Sundays, at least the plan is to turn them into written form blog posts so that I can get those posted to the website. So for those of you guys who do prefer reading your content, you like being able to just like quickly be able to pull up a page and get the information you need rather than having to like sift through and skim through a video to get to the part that you need. So if that is you, I'm going to be having that for you as well. I will be linking that down below in the descriptions of the videos as soon as they are ready. But then I'm also going to be using that written form content as well as the main video to kind of guide and create all of the social media, TikToks, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram Reels, that kind of a thing. So I think all of the hard work that I am putting into this now will ultimately pay off in the long run because I'll be able to get all of these other forms of content from it. And I think overall it's just something that I got to bite the bullet on. I got to toss that video. It wasn't my best work, and I only want to post videos that I am proud of, that I think I would watch myself and that I'm happy with, you know. So that's where we're at right now. We're also dealing with one of our clients who we've been talking to for like 2-3 months about getting an order together. And since we have come back from holiday break, they have really put the pedal to the metal and they need their order now. So we've been trying to go back and forth and get this order all squared away and quoted, but the sales executive is just having some trouble running with this client. So like I said, we've been talking for like 3 months and there's just a lot of back and forth with things that should be settled, in all honesty. Like with talking for this long, I feel like there is no reason for why we should be adjusting the quantities in such large swings. Like, for example, it is one of these award medals for like schools and whatnot. So this one is something that we have to outsource. We have to get a quote from one of our suppliers. And when we do that, it takes maybe 12 hours for us to get the quote back. And then we can then send that on its way back over to the client. So there's like a 24-hour delay in essence every time that we need to make a change like this, every time that we ourselves need to go back to our supplier and get a new quote. So if we could, I mean, if there was just like, I don't know, I think I'm just complaining, because like I would say if there was a better way to get everything that we need in one fell swoop, that would be great. But I think it's just really it's client dependent, right? So some clients are going to be very organized. They're going to have everything that they need right from the get-go. And then others, they're going to be all over the place. And you're going to have to hold their hand through every single step of the way, making sure that the quantities are right, the proofs are right, the artwork, spelling, names, whatever it is. I'm sure those of you guys who are listening at home, you probably have a client just like that. And I think if we want to continue taking their money, we just have to deal with it. And it's either, I think, something we deal with, or one of those situations where the client would take their business elsewhere just because this is how they prefer to work. This is how they work, and they're looking for somebody to work around that. Let me know what you guys think about that. I don't know. We have a couple clients that are just, everything is buttoned up. They have everything that they need, and we rarely ever even need to talk to them. And then there are other clients like this where it just requires a little bit more hand-holding to get them across the finish line. 109, got the script written for the video. I am really excited to get this one filmed and put out for you guys. I think that it turned out just like infinitely better than the other one. So much more detail, actually going into what makes this printer better for this person, what makes that printer better for this person, and if you are still stuck in between, what would be the deciding factors to put you over the edge. Super excited to get it out, see what you guys think of it. So I'm going to get that filmed now. Once I wrap that up, I can start working on getting the feature requests all like kind of sorted out for the day. Running late on that. This is taking up a little bit more of my time for sure, but all in the pursuit of making a better video. I still can't let those things for Plus go on the back burner though. I'm just gonna have to, it's gonna be a late night. It's just that those are things that I can all do from my computer. So in theory, the video, I need the teleprompter, tripod, camera, all of the set back here to film that. So I'm going to prioritize my time here at the office and get that video filmed now, so that when we do end up heading out for the day, I could just take my laptop with me and then finish up getting the feature requests all sorted out at home later tonight. And this way everything will still get done, but I can at least prioritize things that need to be done at certain places. Everything that I need to do for Plus can be done from my laptop, so that is a benefit there, but this video needs to be filmed here with the equipment that I have. So I'm going to work on getting that set up now and then film it, see where we're at after that. Right now, Michaela is just working on the orders. I think she's posted a TikTok to the Zippy transfers page, which if you guys are interested in that, we will be talking about that pretty soon here. But yeah, hopefully you guys can still hear me. This microphone is a little interesting when it comes to background noise cancellation, but we got all of the printers not running except for number 2. That one is just finishing up the last of the order, and then we will be completely ready to accept any other orders that come in, and just sit in a good position for the rest of the day. Looking at my calendar though, I actually think we're in a pretty good position. The only thing that I was not able to get done was posting a TikTok. Obviously would have liked to get one posted, but I do think that this video is more of a priority for me at this moment. The TikToks for me, man, like I was talking about yesterday's video, they've been tough. And yeah, they've been tough. And in all honesty, the customers that do come from TikTok are not the highest value when it comes to the order size, the order value, the repeatability, and that kind of a thing. So it's not that we are like completely reassessing our plans on TikTok. It's just we have to assign priorities like as needed, right? So this YouTube channel, I would say we have so many customers that have come from the YouTube channel. So obviously I want to make sure that I'm prioritizing that accordingly. We do have a lot of customers that come from TikTok as well, but I would say as a average, the order values from YouTube and the general pleasantness of the customer who gets referred to us from the channel, infinitely better. So yeah, we're going to be working on prioritizing that. I don't feel bad about not getting one of those posted. Would have liked to, obviously, because then I could cross post it to shorts, but I'm not going to beat myself up for that. I had the plan to work on the MVP for kind of 2 to 7 today. So if I can get this video filmed in the next 45 minutes, we'll be good. We will be on track. So I'm going to get everything set up and then work on getting it filmed. I think the video will end up being about 20 to 25 minutes, so that should work out if everything goes according to plan and I don't make too many mess ups where I have to like restart and say it over again. So fingers crossed. Let's go. All right, guys, 2:23, 23 minutes behind schedule, but I am done filming that video and I am insanely happy with how it turned out. So glad that I took the time to redo this video. I was going to say these because like I said, decided to turn it into a 3-parter, but I think that this video that I just did is infinitely better than the original one that I filmed. So much more in depth. Actually, a video that I think somebody watching could use to make an informed decision. Actual valuable, insightful information. The other one was just too surface level in my opinion. It didn't go enough into the weeds. It just basically gave you, I would say, a jumping off point where you could then go and do your own research. This one, by me taking the time to separate it out into 3 videos, gave me a little bit more range to expand on these topics and talk about some of the value added features that separate each of the different printers. So I'm really happy with how it turned out. I'm 26 minutes behind right now, so I have to get going on that. Gonna make a coffee before, and we will get running on doing these feature requests, getting everything figured out for that. But yeah, first things first, need a coffee after that, for sure. All right, guys, time is 6:33. I got Vision Pro here from wearing the Vision Pro earlier while I was working on the stuff for the Plus platform earlier today, kind of getting everything that we want to work on sorted, assigned a priority, and assigned a phase. So each of the kind of priorities that we plan to do for the current year, I've basically only planned it for the next 2 quarters, with the 3rd quarter kind of having some ideal goals in mind. So we're going to see how that goes over these next 2 quarters, and then we can use those to adjust accordingly and see if extra time is needed, if we're ahead of schedule, whatever it is, that kind of thing. I just don't want to get too ahead of myself and make things contingent on other things being finished on a certain timeline, because I mean, we all know how timelines go, right? So that's what I was able to get a lot of good work done on that earlier today. I was able to get a lot of good work done on that earlier, but I also, in the meantime, had time to run to UPS, get the packages dropped off. Right now, Michaela is just about to package the last one that we have to get for FedEx at around 2:58. I think exactly. We had one of our Plus clients place a wholesale order, and it was for like $397, which isn't like the biggest order, but then you have to remember this is a platinum client, so they have 50% discounts. So it's actually like an $800 order, which is something that we kind of had to sweat about, especially when it gets placed that close to the cutoff time. But we were able to get it out. Shout out again to Michaela for all of the insanely great work. I know that today was a pretty tough day for her. Whenever this happens, it's obviously extremely stressful on the team, and Michaela always handles it really well. So shout out to Michaela. It's one of those things why we wanted to bring the turnaround time changes so that we can reduce the stress on the team and ultimately perform at a higher level because we're not so stressed out. So we're not making as many mistakes. The transfers are getting produced, every order is getting produced on time, that kind of a thing. So I'm going to end the vlog here, start importing the footage onto my computer so that it's going to be a late night tonight when I get home. When I get home, hopefully I can then just like edit the footage. I don't have to import it. Importing the footage does take a decent amount of time. Depending on how much there is, it could take up to like 10 minutes. So I'll get that done now, start editing it up tonight, and get the video posted. But if you guys are making it this far along in the video, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. Hit the subscribe button if you guys aren't already. Leave the video a like so I know to produce more videos like this. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I think I'm going to do that comment, like I said. That guy, if you're interested in what tomorrow's video is going to be about, check out yesterday's video, which it should be at the end here on this end screen. You can check out this video and see the comment that the guy left, which we are going to be making a video about for tomorrow.
Check this out.